It's a dark episode for June the 20th, 2022, 2023. God damn it, 2023. And I seem to have slipped into this certain thing with DA, which is I'm starting to kind of do the very beginning of doing kind of collabs with people where um, it's a bunch of people who aren't artists on DA who I am the artist, which, um, yeah, that is kind of hilarious in itself. I would say I'm not the artist, I'm the doodler, and that is what I'm doing. I'm making doodles. We're doing them in a tiny little book, and then photo, photographing them, and then putting it all to just black and white, so I get line art. And yeah, I am the artiste in this situation, the doodler. And yeah, there's a couple of people who are enthusiastic about that. We line up in our kinks because this is deviant art and it's very much about that sort of thing. Um, and I'm enjoying it just as a thing of I am kind of committed myself to doing a doodle a day. And well, if you've got people who've got like kind of a list of things that they'd love me to doodle, it's like, well, okay, this is a learning experience for me. I can slip in stuff that turns my own crank. Oftentimes in the collaborations, we kind of work something together that this is something that I'm into and that they are into at the same time. So I doodle that. Um, and yeah, so I've got plenty of material to go along to produce doodles for people as well as for myself. So that's kind of interesting. It's not a solitary act that I'm doing. It's very much a communal act, a act of teaming up with other people to do stuff. So that is kind of oh, that is kind of fun. And our kind of the erotic stories, the kind of the role plays that we're kind of bouncing in and out off of each other are also um, creative in their own way and erotic in their own way, which is perfectly plugging into my own erotic storytelling, which is rather solitary and on my own. So it's kind of fun to do it with others, as well as trying to kind of keep up with my solitary stuff. That's just so solely me doing it. So yeah, that is kind of an interesting thing that's developed. I would like to keep up a little bit of booktube. I'm always reading. I'm reading SPQR at the moment. I'm listening to, his name is George Floyd at the moment. Um, there's an intellectual life, uh, whatever it may be, that is still there. I'm not just completely um, fat dude or whatever. Um, yeah, so, and I've got work, and uh, I'm gonna have a whole entry on how things are going at home with the one I love, and I will not be talking about that on camera, but there's that as well. So it's nice to have this outlet that I semi seem to be just comfortable talking about on this very private channel. So yes, there's that. All right, I am going to leave it there and go upstairs and read and maybe get a little doodling in before I get into bed. Well, I'll do the reading in bed. I'll do the doodling and journaling and all that before I get into bed. More videos later.